Hey guys, happy Monday to us all. It is March 22nd. It is, what time is it? 1:05 p.m. I'm done for the day. And let's see, what did I do today? Well, first of all, I traded Tesla, but I am not happy with this trade at all. At all. I went in before 9:45, which is something I don't like to do. I went in at 9:39, and the first 15 minutes or so after the market opens are usually very volatile and things go like pretty wild. And it just, I find that my system and many others greatly suffer in that environment. So I choose to go in after 9:45 when I know that my pattern repeats itself a lot more reliably than before. And yeah, in this case, I saw Tesla break out. Remember, it was before 9:45. Breakout, retrace to near the pre-market high, and then go back up, right? So I had FOMO. And I went in. Of course, this did not work out. I went in at 9:39 with 50 some seconds. So this did not work out, and I held this. I held this until I was able to get out for a more manageable loss. However, here's the second mistake I made. I went with this week's calls out of the money, right? Like not too far out of the money. I had the 730 calls, but first of all, I think I bought when the price was still inflated because Tesla jumped up, right? So that usually means that the price is inflated. Great. The price of the options. So I bought that. Then we went down, and by the time we came up, this dip had affected my calls. So I got out here. I held because the indexes were doing very good. I got out here because I thought it was heavy and it did not want to break this. And I got out for an 11.96% loss, which with options is okay. That's fine. That's nothing really. But it's just how I traded this. I did not like my entry, and yeah, these calls were well below my 25% reference. Like I really don't like my losses to get any bigger than that. So nope, I did not like that trade at all. Best thing that happened to me was that I was able to close it for a manageable loss, right? 11.96. That's fine, 12%. Okay, then I also traded Facebook, and this was a very good trade. I'm very happy with this trade. Actually, hold on, before I discuss Facebook, let me go back to Tesla, because there was another mistake that I made. If you go back, you see that Friday after hours we had this couple of wicks, right? Are they a glitch? Probably, but they are there, like regardless. They are there regardless. And guess where the price is hitting and not able to break through, right? So if anything, I should have waited for Tesla to break that level, like break it, retest, and continue after 9:45. That would have been the better trade, which I didn't take. It is what it is, and I am sure I've made sure to write down these mistakes and make sure that I don't make them tomorrow, because you can have one bad day. We all do, right? We all have bad days every now and then. Just make sure that you don't have two in a row, okay? And by bad days, I don't mean that the price goes against you. I mean that you don't trade well. Okay, now let's go to Facebook. So by now, that's fine. I'm just gonna get rid of that. You know my pattern: breakout, retest, continuation. And surely enough, we broke out the pre-market high, retested, and continued. I went in the beginning of this candle. It just so happened that we didn't break the high of the day at this point. we went sideways for a bit, and then once we started to flirt with this level and break it, there was no coming back. I got next week's calls, so they didn't suffer at all from not going up right away, which is a very cozy feeling. I will tell you that. And I was able to get out for a 32.53% gain. I'm very happy because that was a nice gain. That was a very good gain intraday. And I was also, I don't know if you recall this, but I might have said this or not. I don't even know. I want to train myself in not having like paper hands, and I was able to hold this very well, right? I only got out when I hit my 30% target, and I saw that things were starting to not do great. Like this had me a little bit annoyed. Not worried, but annoyed, right? And you can see that it had one more push, and after that we've just gone sideways. I don't know if we will keep going up, I don't know, but I mean there is 300 right there. We're at 299. 300 is a psychological barrier, so we have no idea if we will break it or not. But anyway, this was a standard trade, pretty normal. The one thing I don't like is that I didn't respect my rules regarding the volume, but that's okay. The indexes were pushing. I knew they were pushing. I expected, Nasdaq plays to be pushing up, and surely enough, that happened. So great. Now let's talk about the indexes a little bit. The SPY. The SPY today is green. Let's look at it on the daily. Hold on, let me just get rid of that. And the daily. Okay. So on Friday I was saying that this might be a swing, and if we manage to go up from here, why not set a new, all-time high, right? This is an uptrend. Low, 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 high, high, high. So this is a, textbook definition of an uptrend. Just, higher highs, higher lows. And as long as we don't fall short of this high, of the all-time highs, and break it, we're going to continue in an uptrend, which is great. The Nasdaq is doing well today, right? But I'm still saying that we have to break this level before we're out of the, bigger picture downtrend, right? We will see what happens. Both the plays that I took today were in the Nasdaq, and I don't want to get overly comfortable with those plays because this is not an uptrend, right? So the index that they trade in is not in an uptrend, so that is a red flag for me. And the Dow Jones, well, it's recovering. I mean, recovering. It was not really hurt, right? It just had a couple of red days, but I mean, come on, like it had earned the right to take a break, which it did. And now, if you look at this as a swing, we are starting to go back up, much like we're doing with the SPY. See that? So, where do we go from here? I don't know. Nobody knows. Remember that as traders, we are supposed to trade what is in front of us, what is given to us, not what we want to see, right? Yeah, so having said that, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys have a great week ahead of you. And thank you for checking out the video. I will talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.